Hey guys, Season 13 of The Curse of Oak Island continues to push deeper, both literally and historically, into the island's enigmatic past. Episode 5 delivers one of the season's most intriguing combinations of archaeology, speculation, scientific analysis, and emotional reflection as the team grapples with tantalizing clues. From deep drilling in the money pit to astonishing discoveries in the swamp and mysterious stone structures on Lot 5, the episode is a rich blend of discovery and doubt, offering viewers an intense look at the evolving Oak Island mystery. This episode stands out because it ties together several threads that have been developing for years. Medieval artifacts, European engineering, early gunpowder technology, the mystery of the solution channel beneath the money pit, and the ongoing possibility that the Knights Templar or other pre-Columbian visitors were active on the island centuries before the money pit's discovery in 1795. Let's break down and analyze the key developments. 1. Drilling deep into the money pit, chasing the solution channel. The episode opens with Rick and Marty Lagina overseeing a fresh push into the money pit. The team begins drilling borehole G4.5, targeting depths of more than 200 feet in pursuit of a solution channel, a natural void or cavern where some believe the original treasure may have collapsed. The central theory is compelling. The original vault at 90 feet collapsed, as historical accounts suggest. Repeated collapses over the centuries may have caused treasure or man-made structures to plunge even deeper. These may have collected in a mud and water-filled cavern, now known as the solution channel. The early core samples show dense materials rather than the loose, watery muck the team hoped for. The goal was to hit a soft, unconsolidated zone where treasure could have fallen and rested. Instead, they encountered rock, rubble, and stubborn compacted soil, frustrating but not fatal to the theory. The emotional moment comes when the drill reaches bottom and the team finds no man-made objects, no metal, no coins, no artifacts. Rick admits disappointment, and Marty notes that while the absence of artifacts stings, the data still supports the existence and shape of the channel. The underlying optimism remains. The solution channel may still be hiding something, they simply have not intersected the right pocket yet. Compared to past money pit disappointments, this setback feels measured. The brothers have been through enough ups and downs to know the value of patience, and the geology still suggests that something significant could be nearby. 2. The swamp strikes again, a possible medieval hand cannon. While the money pit drilling struggles, the island's most controversial area, the swamp, delivers yet another baffling discovery. Last episode, the team found what appeared to be a fragment of a hand cannon, one of the earliest forms of a firearm, dating as far back as the 12th or 13th century. In Episode 5, the artifact undergoes analysis by Emma Culligan and Leard Nadeau in the Oak Island lab. Key findings. The metallurgy suggests 1700s or older, ruling out modern iron working. The consistent iron and low impurities point toward early European forging techniques. CT scans reveal a touch hole, the defining feature of a medieval hand cannon. Maltese military historian Matthew Balzan confirms that it could indeed date from the 1200s, 1500s, placing it centuries before European colonization of Nova Scotia. This raises explosive questions. How did such a weapon end up in the Oak Island swamp? Was it brought by Portuguese explorers, a Templar-connected group, or was it repurposed as an early rock-breaking tool to build stone features nearby? Balzan adds an unexpected twist. Early gunpowder weapons were sometimes used as rock-breaking devices. Considering the nearby 800-year-old stone-paved area, the possibility emerges that whoever built these structures may have used the hand cannon in construction, turning a weapon into a tool. The swamp continues to defy expectations. Every time the team tries to dismiss it, the area reveals something older, stranger, and more carefully engineered than the last find. 3. A corduroy road in the swamp. Evidence of ancient transport? Gary Drayton and Billy Gerhardt return to the western swamp, hoping to find companion artifacts to the hand cannon. What they uncover is one of the episode's most significant structural discoveries, a potential corduroy road. Corduroy roads, log roads laid perpendicular to travel direction, were constructed to move heavy loads across marshy terrain. They date back to medieval Europe and were used extensively to transport goods or even treasure. The team observes logs with bark peeled off, ends squared or cut, stones and clay beneath the logs. A clear, deliberate pattern of construction. The presence of coal in the area mirrors coal found on the Portuguese-style stone road on the opposite side of the swamp, suggesting a possible connection between the two features. If this is indeed a corduroy road, it would imply people deliberately transported something into the swamp. The construction predates local settlement. The swamp was not a natural boundary, but a working area engineered for activity. Could heavy chests or crates have been dragged over this roadway? Could the road itself have been part of a larger pre-colonial infrastructure on Oak Island? The theory gains traction when Gary finds a large iron buckle, possibly from a chest or cargo strap, and a small iron needle deep in the clay. Both are old, deliberate, and possibly connected to transport or storage. The swamp, once dismissed as a natural obstacle, now appears more like the center of intelligent activity. For the mystery deepens on Lot 5, a stone structure with Templar echoes. If the swamp offers physical artifacts, Lot 5 provides architectural ones. The team returns to the circular stone feature discovered earlier and begins carefully removing rubble to expose its structure. This is where the episode takes a distinctly archaeological turn. Key observations. The stones are hand-cut and resemble the Portuguese-style wall construction found on Lot 26. Charcoal dating from Lot 20 SXS wall placed activity there as early as 1474. The central split stone appears intentionally propped upright, suggesting a symbolic or structural purpose. The orientation of the feature is east-west, matching Templar and Masonic traditions. The diameter measures 6 feet, 72 inches, a number that resonates with the Templar rule of 72 and the geometry of Nolan's cross. Rick, Marty, and the archaeologists speculate openly. Could this be another Templar-influenced marker? Another structural node like Nolan's cross? Or even a hidden entrance marker? While no definitive answers emerge, the alignment, dimensions, and construction style are too deliberate to dismiss as random field clearing or modern farming activity. Lot 5, already home to Roman coins and ancient artifacts, continues to build its case as one of the most historically charged areas on the island. One of the most touching moments of the episode comes when Marty finds Rick sitting quietly at Smith's Cove after the disappointing drilling results. Rick admits discouragement. He had hoped for a sliver of a coin to confirm the team's work in the solution channel. But he also expresses a deep sense of gratitude and perspective. They talk about the privilege of pursuing a centuries-old mystery, the joy of their partnership, and the belief that the right discovery could still be just inches away. This reflective moment anchors the episode, reminding viewers that the Oak Island quest is not just a treasure hunt. It's a lifelong pursuit of mystery, meaning, and legacy. Episode 5 is fascinating because it contrasts failure and discovery. Failure in G 4.5, no artifacts, no treasure, just data and disappointment. Breakthroughs in the swamp. A medieval weapon, a corduroy road, coal samples, an iron buckle, and a needle. Progress on Lot 5, a stone feature with possible Templar geometry and medieval engineering traits. The deeper they go beneath the money pit, the more the surface mysteries multiply. It raises the question, what if the greatest clues are not buried 200 feet deep, but within the first few feet of soil across the island? The episode ends not with answers, but with expanding possibilities and the thrilling promise of what the next dive into the solution channel may reveal. Episode 5 of Season 13 is a standout installment that blends scientific rigor with historical intrigue. With every new discovery, the hand cannon fragment, the corduroy road, the buckle, the coal, the Lot 5 stone structure, the narrative of Oak Island becomes less about folklore and more about verifiable evidence of pre-18th century activity. Whether these clues point to the Knights Templar, Portuguese explorers, medieval engineers, or an unknown group with advanced skills, one thing is clear. Oak Island's history is far older and far more complex than traditional accounts suggest. As the team continues drilling and excavating, the island seems determined to reveal its secrets one measured step at a time. And if Episode 5 proves anything, it's that the truth may not lie where everyone first assumed. The real treasure might be hidden in plain sight, locked in the stones, soil, and swamp of Oak Island. Beyond the physical discoveries, Episode 5 also highlights the increasingly interdisciplinary nature of the Oak Island investigation. What began decades ago as a treasure hunt using shovels and pumps has evolved into a sophisticated fusion of archaeology, metallurgy, geology, advanced imaging, and international historical consultation. Specialists like Emma Culligan, Dr. Ian Spooner, and Matthew Bolzan bring layers of expertise that allow the team to reinterpret old findings through a modern scientific lens. This collaboration continues to push the narrative away from myth and toward tangible, evidence-based history, while still preserving the allure of ancient mystery that captivates viewers. Another compelling angle in this episode is the growing question of intentionality. The more the team uncovers, the clearer it becomes that much of Oak Island's surface and subsurface structures were not accidents of nature. The stone formations, the corduroy-like log layers, the charcoal horizons, and the scattered pre-colonial artifacts all suggest human purpose. Someone or multiple groups worked here with deliberate strategy, whether they were constructing, hiding, transporting, or dismantling something. The island bears the fingerprints of coordinated activity rather than random settlement or chance deposition. Equally intriguing is the possibility that Oak Island played host to more than one wave of visitors across different centuries. The Roman-era coins, the medieval hand cannon, the 15th century lead cross, the 1600 scissors, and the 18th century tools found near the money pit each seem to belong to different chapters of a much longer story. This suggests that Oak Island may not represent a single expedition or a single treasure deposit, but rather a timeline of arrivals, each group leaving its own traces, additions, and mysteries. This multi-era layering could explain why the island resists simple explanation. It is not one story, but many. Episode 5 also subtly raises the stakes for the coming weeks. With the season nearly halfway through, the team faces increasing pressure from the weather, from environmental regulations, and from the sheer complexity of the island's terrain. The money pit drilling must succeed soon if they hope to intersect the elusive void or recover artifacts that strengthen the solution channel theory. Meanwhile, discoveries in the swamp and on Lot 5 demand expanded excavation, but each new area requires permits, resources, and careful planning. The team must now decide where to focus their efforts in a race against time. Finally, this episode reinforces the emotional power at the heart of the Oak Island story. Despite the science and the speculation, the mystery remains deeply human. The Lagina brothers' perseverance, the team's camaraderie, the shared hope of making a world-changing discovery, and the quiet moments of reflection all remind viewers why Oak Island continues to fascinate. It is not merely the promise of treasure that draws people in. It is the thrill of unraveling a forgotten past and participating in a story that blends history, adventure, and the enduring belief that some secrets are worth chasing, no matter how long the hunt takes.